Hello, leaders. Hey, this is Paul Grau, and welcome to Run to Your Leadership Challenges, the daily show that helps you leverage conflict to master your leadership and communication skills to live your best life. Hey, I hope you're doing great today. And today is the late John F. Kennedy's birthday. And I wanted to talk about one of his most well-known quotes, and that is, ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. Man, I love that quote because it always reminds me of the importance of servanthood and putting others before yourself, helping others without regard to how it helps yourself. Comparing this quote to leadership, it reminds me that we as leaders need to continuously ask what we can do for other people and put them first. This is what most people call servant leadership. And to many leaders, servant leadership is the only kind of leadership. But it's not always easy. It takes a lot of effort sometimes to put everybody else first, especially if you're not naturally wired to put others ahead of yourself, ahead of your own needs. I mean, after all, the first couple stages of Maslow's hierarchy of needs is all about your own personal needs to live. And naturally, it's difficult for anyone to serve anyone else if they don't have the basic needs met themselves, right? There's another thought here as well. Some people believe that if you serve others, you will receive it back tenfold. In other words, if you take care of your people and serve your people and others around you, they're basically going to take care of you. The thing is, a true leader knows that the needs of their people take priority. Leaders know when it all comes down to it, they come last. Their personal needs often take a back seat to the needs of their team, their people, their family, and their friends. I recently heard one of my mentors, John C. Maxwell, say, "I gave up my rights to put myself first when I became a leader." Wow. Just think about that for a moment. If you need to pause this show, man, push pause because that is an important statement to just let soak in. Leadership is not about getting certain privileges and getting to go first or jump the lines or get the best of everything. Leadership is about being in a position of authority to make a big difference for the people you lead, to have their back, to support them when they need a pick-me-up, to listen to their concerns and ideas, and to guide and mentor them so they can lead others even better than you're even capable of leading them. Leadership means taking a back seat and putting your people first, to take care of them, to ensure that they have the resources and the skills to perform their jobs, and to ensure that they have a safe working environment. And yes, that sometimes means sacrificing your own needs for theirs. Now, throughout my career, unfortunately, I've learned the hard way. I went through times when I thought it was all about me. And to tell you the truth, that's a daily struggle for me at times, even today. Because for many of us, our natural tendency is to take care of number one, ourselves, before anyone else. However, that is not the way of a leader who cares about his or her people. So today's challenge is a challenge that I actually do every day because it's that important. And today's challenge is to try to recognize every time that you put yourself first and just make a mental note of it. How does it make you feel? What did you do that you had to go first? Why was that so important? Why was it difficult to not put others first? You also should make a mental note of the times when you put other people and others around you first and process how that feels. Then at the end of the day, like right before you go to bed, take a few minutes and reflect back on your entire day. Think about what brought you more energy and motivation. Was it the times that you put yourself first or the times that you put others first? And I'll be willing to bet it will be the latter. Hey, I hope you received some value from this show today. And if you did, start keeping track of at least one takeaway from each episode. And I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. You can also use these topics as a conversation starter with your people because it's never too early to start developing the leader within them. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and until tomorrow, run to your challenges.